What are the easiest type of clients that you can get for your Facebook ad agency? You will find out on this video. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to another video and thank you once again for joining me. Now in this video, I wanted to address the question, what are the easiest type of clients that you could possibly get for your digital marketing agency or for your Facebook ads agency? And the reality is that, when I was starting out, it was super hard for me to find these really easy clients that I could get results fast because I was pretty much out there trying to hunt any type of client that I could get. The reality is that I really needed the money back in the day, and I was without a job, I was without a fixed income, we were living off the salary of my girlfriend at the time, and it was kind of a pain in the ass. So I pretty much had to say yes to everything that was coming to me, all right? So it wasn't a good position to be, because if you think about it, when you get a new client that it's a doctor, for example, you need to develop a framework and a work, procedures and a work process to kind of accommodate what the guys need, right? The guys needed SEO and the guy needed Facebook ads, so I needed to kind of recreate the wheel for that doctor. Now, let's say that another company and an e-commerce store could come to me, and then they would say, okay, so I need to make SEO and I need social media work, and then I would need to recreate the entire thing for these folks, right? I would need to start ranking their website, and I would need to start doing some Facebook ads for them so that they could sell their stuff. And then I always would remember that I would have at some point an amateur soccer league, right? The biggest amateur soccer league in my area. So I would go out there, since I didn't have any, any material or any videos for their website or any videos for Facebook ads, etc. I would go out there and I would manually film myself the videos for these folks every Wednesday. So on Wednesdays I would go out and then I will come back and edit the video so I would have material. So I was kind of reinventing the wheel pretty much every day or every week, every time I would get a new client. So that prevented me heavily from scaling, right? You cannot scale when it's always customized. So I would always had to present custom things and custom proposals, and everything would be customized, and that made things really difficult. Now at some point I realized that there's this ability that we have to pretty much go after any kind of niche. If you think about it, the more you niched in, the better you would be. Why? Because of the fact that I just mentioned. If you have everything being custom, if every time you get a new client you need to reinvent the wheel because you don't have the procedures in place, it's really hard to scale, and it's really hard to hire people to actually do what they're supposed to be doing because your work is pretty much all over the place. And I know that some of you guys might be struggling with this, right? You might be asking, okay, so this is super difficult for me because I cannot replicate myself, I cannot hire help, and if I hire help, it doesn't work because I always need to reinvent the wheel. So the easiest way to go, no matter what you do, if you're doing SEO, if you're doing social media managing, even if you're doing Facebook ads, is to actually niche down. That's like step number one. If you go after a niche, it's gonna be easier because you will start getting working procedures for any new clients that comes. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter if the guy is a lawyer from Tampa or is a lawyer from Los Angeles or from New York, they will need kind of the same things over and over again. So number one, you will have the process laid out. Number two, you will start talking the lingo. This is really important. I was talking the other day with one of my mastermind members, and he said he was kind of struggling with this. Okay, he would have all the different clients, and I told him, okay, so pick a client, pick a niche, and just go after it. Right? There's a lot of money and there's a lot of high-ticket clients if you know how to focus, because again, you will start talking their lingo and you will start seeing their problems and you will start knowing your clients better than they know themselves. So that really helps out. And number three, you can get a lot of referrals within that same industry, which, again, will help you grow your business. So if I had to start over, if I had to really go back and say, okay, what are the easiest type of clients? What are the best type of clients within an industry? I would say that there are like two, maybe three main components that they need to have. Number one is that they need to be high ticket. Why? Because I like to charge good money or decent money or handsome money for my services, okay? I don't go around doing $500 a month or $700 a month Facebook ads campaign. I used to do that, I don't do that anymore. So if I want to focus on that, I need to really dial in the high-ticket clients, right? So for example, lawyers, realtors, some local services that are really high-ticket, like for example, pool installations, ponds installations, landscaping, all of those type of things that are really high-ticket and that they can pay me what I'm worth, because they just need to close a couple of clients a year for me to be more than happy with my salary. So that's number one. Number two, it needs to be something that I reckon as super highly valuable to the community, right? For example, I was pitched to do some stuff with some specific type of lawyers that I wasn't agreed on, what was going on in there, so I decided not to do it, right? But I really like, for example, plants and flowers and whatnot, so landscaping really fits the bill for me. So I would definitely go with local landscaping or local ponds installations or pool installations, because I like that people could, invest in their garden, they would have a good time, they would have, the beauty, they will experiment the beauty, and they will unplug from the daily grind just from going to their gardens, right? So that is something that you need to ask yourself, what kind of services you can boost, because that's basically what you're going to be doing. You're going to be boosting other people's services that they will make a really good impact on your community. That's also why I work a lot with entrepreneurs doing their own info products, right? Or info courses or courses or webinars, etc., because on those cases, if you nail down a funnel, you can help a lot of people super fast to take it to the next level. That's why I really like focusing on info products as well. However, here's the thing, info products are kind of the hardest thing to promote online, right? It's so intangible, it's so out there that people take a long time to actually consume that content. So info products, if you're not experienced, if you're not a digital marketing ninja or a Facebook expert, I wouldn't go that route, because it's one of the hardest niches to go after. So in short, what I'm trying to say is that if you go local, you have a higher chance to nail a really good client. If you go local high ticket, you can get paid what you're worth. And if you're doing local high ticket with something that you love, it's kind of a triple whammy, or it's a home run, whatever you want to call it. But those are the type of clients that I would always want to get. Because if you think about it, if people they have a problem with their mouth, they'll just go to the dentist, right? They don't need to think about it, they'll just go. But if you have problems with your couple, you can try counseling, or you can go to a coach, or maybe you can go to the shrink, or maybe you can do yoga. It's like there's a lot of different things that you can do if you have problems with your spouse, right? But if you really want to learn how to lift weights, you just go to the gym. So it's a no-brainer, right? Those are easy clients. Again, if you want to install a pool in your garden, what do? You should start digging a hole? No, you don't, right? You pick up the phone and you call a pool installation company. So that's basically what you want to do. That's how you want to frame it. And if you have any questions whatsoever on how to frame this or how to deploy this for your company, just let me know in the comments. Whatever you see the comments popping up, you may see them up there, maybe down there, maybe on the sides, I don't know, wherever you're watching this video. And I really hope that you come and join me on the free Facebook group. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be amazing. I'm doing some tweaks to it, so you think you're gonna love it. And we share a lot of the good stuff on that Facebook group as well. So once again, guys, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.